Imagine a nation where technology breathes life into every street, where green skyscrapers touch the clouds, and where innovation and sustainability walk hand in hand. This is not a sci-fi dream, this is the Singapore of 2050. From self-driving cars gliding silently through smart districts to vertical cities rising above lush green parks, Singapore is shaping itself into one of the most advanced, sustainable, and livable places on Earth. Join us as we travel through time to explore how this small island nation plans to redefine the future of urban living by 2050. 1. Smart City Transformation. By 2050, Singapore will likely be one of the world's smartest cities, powered by AI, automation, and advanced digital infrastructure. Real-time data will manage traffic, energy, healthcare, and even weather adaptation. Homes and workplaces will be interconnected through the Internet of Things, offering seamless convenience. Citizens may use AI assistants for daily tasks, from booking appointments to energy monitoring. Public services will be faster, more efficient, and largely automated. However, this smart future also raises questions about data privacy and surveillance, requiring strong governance to balance innovation with individual freedom and trust in digital systems. 2. Green and Sustainable Nation. Singapore aims to achieve net zero carbon emissions by 2050, meaning its future will be deeply shaped by sustainability. Solar energy, green hydrogen, and imported renewable energy will form the backbone of power supply. Vertical forests, rooftop farms, and green corridors will cool the city while providing food security. The circular economy will dominate, with most waste recycled or reused, minimizing landfills. Water self-sufficiency through desalination and any water will strengthen resilience. By 2050, sustainability will not just be policy, it will be a lifestyle embedded in housing, transport, and food systems, ensuring a livable environment despite global climate challenges. 3. Climate change adaptation. Being a low-lying island, Singapore faces one of its biggest threats from rising sea levels. By 2050, climate-resilient infrastructure like seawalls, polders, and floating urban districts may be common. Flood-resistant drainage and underground reservoirs will help manage heavy rainfall. Advanced cooling systems, such as reflective materials and vertical greenery, will combat urban heat. Coastal parks might double as protective barriers while offering leisure spaces. If climate change accelerates, Singapore could also pioneer floating farms and even underwater spaces. Its survival will depend on innovation and resilience, making it a global model for climate adaptation in small, vulnerable nations. 4. Next-gen transportation. By 2050, transportation in Singapore will be drastically transformed. Autonomous vehicles, drone taxis, and AI-driven public transport networks will dominate. Private car ownership will decline as shared mobility becomes the norm. High-speed underground transit systems could replace traditional buses, while elevated cycling highways will encourage eco-friendly mobility. Smart traffic control using sensors and AI will eliminate congestion and reduce accidents. Even maritime and air transport will adopt green technologies such as electric ferries and hydrogen-powered aircraft. Singapore will likely be one of the world's first nations to achieve fully integrated, carbon-neutral, and highly efficient transportation systems for all citizens. 5. Underground and vertical expansion. Limited land will force Singapore to think creatively about space. By 2050, more activities may move underground, including logistics hubs, power grids, and even recreational centers. At the same time, vertical living will expand with super-tall, self-sufficient skyscrapers that combine homes, offices, farms, and green parks in one. These megastructures will reduce land use while providing sustainable living. Underground, cities within a city, may feature shopping, entertainment, and even transport hubs, freeing surface land for green spaces. With its expertise in urban planning, Singapore could redefine how humanity adapts to limited land in high-density environments worldwide. 6. Digital Economy and Innovation Hub. By 2050, Singapore is projected to be a global innovation hub, leading in biotechnology, quantum computing, and fintech. The digital economy will likely dominate its GDP, with remote and virtual businesses flourishing. Education and lifelong learning will be powered by AI tutors and immersive virtual reality, ensuring citizens remain globally competitive. Singapore's position as a global financial center will evolve into a green finance and digital finance powerhouse. However, intense competition with other global hubs will require constant adaptation. The country's ability to attract top talent and foster innovation ecosystems will define its long-term economic success. 7. Healthcare and aging population. By 2050, Singapore's population will be significantly older, with almost 1 in 3 residents aged above 65. Healthcare systems will heavily rely on AI diagnostics, robotic surgeries, and personalized medicine. Elderly care homes may be replaced with smart elder care apartments equipped with sensors, exoskeletons, and AI monitoring. Preventive healthcare and genetic medicine will be emphasized to extend healthy lifespans. However, rising costs and workforce shortages will challenge sustainability. Technology will reduce dependency on human caregivers, but ensuring compassion and inclusivity in elderly care will remain crucial to maintaining Singapore's high quality of life in an aging society. 8. Cultural diversity and society. Singapore in 2050 will likely remain a vibrant mix of cultures, but immigration will play a bigger role in sustaining its workforce. This could enrich society with new traditions, cuisines, and languages, but also pose challenges for integration and identity. Digital connectivity may further blur cultural boundaries, with citizens interacting globally through virtual platforms. Education and national programs will focus on inclusivity to maintain social harmony. At the same time, a stronger Singaporean identity may emerge, rooted in resilience, multiculturalism, and innovation. Balancing openness with preserving traditions will shape the cultural fabric of future Singapore. 9. Governance and global role. By 2050, Singapore is expected to remain a model of effective governance, balancing strict regulation with innovation. It will play a stronger global role as a hub for diplomacy, trade, and sustainability leadership. Policies on AI ethics, climate action, and digital trust will influence international frameworks. The government will use big data and predictive models to plan future scenarios with precision, ensuring resilience against shocks. However, Singapore must carefully manage civil liberties to avoid criticism of over-surveillance. Its success will depend on maintaining both global competitiveness and the trust of citizens in a rapidly evolving digital world. 10. Risks and challenges. Despite its strengths, Singapore's 2050 journey will not be without risks. Climate change, rising global tensions, economic shocks, and over-reliance on imports could destabilize growth. Technological advancement may also increase inequality if not everyone can afford access to smart systems. Data security, cyber attacks, and AI misuse could threaten stability. Social challenges from immigration and rising costs of living may fuel discontent. The real test for Singapore will be not just building futuristic infrastructure, but ensuring inclusivity, sustainability, and resilience. Its future depends on balancing innovation with humanity, making it both prosperous and livable for generations.